Hello everyone and welcome to Minesweeper Plus version 3.0. There's a brand new version with a brand new episode. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what that's about. This is a whole new thing here. There's a loadout now? Customize the captain. Whoa, how do we... Huh? Let's go ahead and do default, but how do we... Ooh, we can unlock things. Well, I have a lot of mine coins. What can I buy? The bald hat, the anti-hat, the double hat sounds pretty fun, and the pirate hat sounds tremendous. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and just buy the navy hat, just see what that's about. Ooh, nice little blue guy. Okay, let's go ahead and just keep him at his default. I like this guy. He's fun. I like him. I like little Cheerio buddy there. Let's jump into episode 3 properly and see what happens in here. Ooh, brand new map. The graphics look just a little bit different. This is a much darker shade of blue, I think, than we've seen previously in the game, which is exciting. Okay, let's get back to the Minesweeper action. If you don't already know what Minesweeper Plus is, this is a version of Minesweeper that's basically very polished. There's a lot of fun stuff going on. Notably, ooh, they don't let me click into these things here. Weird. Okay, what am I meant to do with that information then? Wait, hold on. How does this work? Oh, okay, so it's still the same contiguous mine area. Like, for example, we know for a fact there's a mine in here somewhere. So we do know that, but we can't cord into this area here. Very interesting. Okay. So there's one in here somewhere, there's one in here somewhere, probably one in there. Well, we know there's none here because of the empty spots here. There's also definitely not any here. So we know this one in here somewhere. Perfect. Ooh, okay, so we can't cord across it. Interesting. Okay. Very weird. I guess that just kind of slows you down a little bit as you go through. You can't cord across the boundaries. Very interesting. And for context, cording is when you click on a number after you've already cleared it or found all the mines around it, which will then automatically, like, reveal the rest. Like, I click on this one here, boom, I cord the rest. Ooh, this bouncy music, very fun. The soundtrack for this game is good. I always forget how solid it is until I'm jumping back into it for something. We can go ahead and open up this because there's no mines there. What a weird new mechanic. How strange. Very interesting. Dang, okay. I'll be real, this kind of caught me by surprise. I expected more of basically the same until we got to the boss fight, which there better be a new boss. There definitely will be. Of course there's a new boss in the game. I'd be amazed if there wasn't. But having these little things is very, very interesting. Okay, we need to go ahead and pop this guy open, and we can pretty easily solve the rest of this, I think. None of this is too challenging. Pop you here. Perfect. And let's clean up this last little section. Clean up on aisle Martin. What? Why would I say that? Let's see. There's one here. There's one in here somewhere. There has to be one there. Pop this one. Pop that one. There's one. The last one's in here somewhere. So we can open up this and reveal it like so. Perfect. I'm getting slowed down a lot by the what's it called? By the lack of cording. By the fact I can't just click on mines as effectively anymore and just kind of do that. Like, look at this. What is this whole dynamic about? So I have to manually input things much more than I ever had to in, like, the other episodes. Okay. What a strange little thing. I'll be real, this might annoy me as time goes on, but for now it's a cool little twist. Like, all this extra clicking I'm doing is fun in this moment because, you know, it's a fun new mechanic. But later, who knows? Let's see, we can open up all of these guys. All these ones, a one army coming through to save the day. Love my ones. They're my goat number. They help me get through my hardest times in this game. If I see a 1, I'm a happy guy, usually. Though I think a board of all ones might be difficult to parse. What's going on here? You need to open up And this is time for sonar. Let's go ahead and pop this open and... Okay, nice, cool. Then we can just click this and perfect. Okay, sonar looks like it works about the same, unless I'm forgetting exactly how sonar worked. Ooh, groovy! I'm digging it. Let's jump into the hazard canal. Not even a canal. It's in the middle of nowhere. Okay, I'm liking the new... This mechanic is cool. I very much dig it. I'm sure it's not... I am certain there's been some Minesweeper derivation somewhere in the world that has developed this idea before of walls. What am I doing? Oh, I'm stupid. Look at this. Oh, okay, that was dumb. My bad. I was just going too fast. I was talking while I was gaming. Talking and gaming. Never a good combo. But we had a shield, so we're okay. I love little guy. He's like looking around. Look at him go. Gonna have him bop to the music. Our little Captain Smiley here. Then let's go... You go here. Do we need a sonar here? This might be a sonar area, but we're going to go ahead and do the rest and see if we can logic out the rest of it instead. All of you are done. All of you are done. You're done. So we end... No. Yeah, see, the lack of cording. I'm now assuming I can't cord any of these guys, which is definitely wrong. I can still cord a decent amount, it's just not as effective as it used to be, which is making me not cord as much because I just assume I can't, which is bad, and I'm bad at this game. Then we're going to come back. Okay, there's one more here. There's 4 mines in here somewhere. Well, I think it's just easier if I go ahead and use some sonar to get some progress done. Perfect. With the sunglasses, with the shades. Good job, Mr. Navy. All of those remix. Oh, there's pirates! There's pirates! Flooded Fjord. Oh, the pirate remix. I love pirates. The music also, again, is quite good. It's very fun, like Navy kind of feeling remixes and stuff, but it's not overbearing. It's never too much. You go here. You are all empty. You go there, and then we can pop this open like a... What's the thing that you pop open? Pop it like a bop it? No. We went into a whole piece of discourse in a prior video about bop it. I think that was the Civiballs Xmas video. Apparently I just don't know that much about boppets. There's apparently a bunch of boppets. I knew there... I was on a road trip once, and one of my friends had a bop it in the car. And we kind of played that for a while because what else do you do on road trips? You know, enjoy the sights and all those things, but after a while the sights eventually become mundane. I recall playing that a few times. I wasn't very good at it. My other friends were much more talented than me at the whole bop it scenario. But it was cool to watch them compete for a high score. It feels like, honestly, the ideal version to play bop it, to be with a group of friends, trapped in a place, where the only thing you can do is bop it, and therefore you are competing for the highest score you possibly can. That feels like the way that the game designers, honestly, would ideally have you play their product. Maybe not the entrapment part, but besides that, you know, competing with your friends is who can bop it the best. I think it would be good for siblings, if you had several siblings who, you know, were competitive. Let's see. We need one here, one there. Ooh, I'm beginning to lose my... Okay, there's one in here. There's only one in here somewhere, so these two are both occupied. Can we work on this side over here? I may need to pop a sonar soon. I've slowed down considerably. I think this is not a mine. Okay, because this was all taken... Okay, I think I know how this is all going to pan out from this point forward. But then you're a mine. Perfect. Also, I forgot that there's a guaranteed 5 in this level because it's level 5 of this level set. That's cool. That's interesting. That's good to remember. I should remember that for future lurking. I don't know how to pop any of this open. I'm going to go ahead and pop a sonar here and see if that does anything for me. It does not. That's annoying. Did I sonar again? 70! That's a lot of coins! That's a lot of coins! How am I gonna buy the pirate hat if I'm spending all my coins on sonars? I'm not gonna be able to afford it. That's the problem. We will. Fine. We'll sonar here. Okay, huge. That opens it up like a Matryoshka doll. It is revealing itself like the secret to the universe to me. Perfect. We do one more here, so both of these. Both of these? No, that looks like this. Perfect, and therefore you're also a mine. Nope, you're a mine and you're not. Phew, huge. Okay. I was not doing great there for a second, but clearly we made it. Clearly we're doing okay. The fact that 9 and 10 are also on this map, where's 11? Wacky Whirlpool? How wacky? Ooh, quite wacky. Quite wacky indeed. But this looks easier, honestly. Like having this contiguous like straight piece where I can just kind of keep on making progress linearly like this seems pretty nice, not gonna lie. This remix goes wild, by the way. I think Am I stupid? Am I stupid? What did I do? Am I stupid? But I think I've commented on this remix every single time I've played the game, which I think is deserved because this remix is hilarious. Pop here. All of you go away. See, look at this. I can chord effectively now. This is so nice. What am I doing now? What? I was just wrong about this spot. That spot was just wrong, and I'm stupid, and I missed it, and now I'm going to fail this whole level because of my silly little actions. My inability to think logically for even a mere moment is going to be my downfall now. All of you are mines. We can then... What are we doing next? We need to pop you here. This music is not calming my attention now. I got a little nervy, not gonna lie, and now the music is really ratcheting up. Not right now. It fell into its little break bridge of sorts. But the very intense doon 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 did not help. I just need to go slower. I just need to slow it down. I just need to make sure I'm not judging or jumping to hasty generalizations, to quick assumptions that I cannot actually justify. If I'm ever going to tackle like the game's hardest challenges, I gotta get just better at like... I guess going fast though is important, because especially for the bosses, you don't really have a lot of time. I guess you probably have more time than I think you have, if that makes sense. Like, it's not as strict as I am assuming or have assumed it is. You can go here, and then we can open up this whole area. Perfect. And then let's hope that we can just reveal the secrets down here. 1, 2, 3. You open up. Great, all the secrets are revealed. So then there's one huge. That pop-up unironically kind of scared me. Oh, it's getting intimidating. Oh no, we're in the lighthouse area. Bombay. Oh, it's a GameCube. Oh, Sorry, it's a Game Boy. It's a Game Boy. Big difference. The GameCube had a handle. Now, what is this remix? That's very funny. This is so dramatic, and for what? For Minesweeper Plus? Pop you here. I guess we have a lot we can open, actually. I always forget. I'm getting accustomed to the new, like, wall mechanic. Again, solid mechanic. I did not really expect the game to surprise me beyond the new boss, and I'm very pleasantly surprised that I have to think so hard about, like, all of this new stuff here regarding the walls. It's a good mechanic. Again, I can't imagine it's sincerely original to this game. I'm sure that someone else has done Minesweeper with walls before. In fact, I know they have. I think one of the variants in one of the two 14 Minesweeper variants games, which if you haven't played them are quite good, involves walls. I can't recall the name off the top of my head because I don't recall the names of those different modes in the game, but just trust me on this one. Just trust. That's not true. Always double check information on the internet. If someone is telling you something in a YouTube video, it's good to verify. Check their sources. Those kinds of things. Never trust a charismatic character on the internet. Let's see. We can pop you here, and then all of this is opened up. I'm not explaining most of my moves because I feel like if I did, this video would become twice as long. And I do want to see if I can't get a half-decent time on this. Oh, man. Am I stuck at an impasse on both sides? I am. We're going to have to sonar later. Let's go ahead and clear out the rest of this, though, before we go ahead and commit to the sonar. There's got to be some way I can make progress down here. Surely. Surely. Okay, fine. Let's go up here. Let's pop you. Ooh, that's a very good thing to get. To find the, Well... well. That didn't quite do it now, did it? Oh, okay. Well, we have this. And we know this because of this 2-1 situation. Then we know there's one mine here, so this guy is open. We can also figure out that that's like this. Does that do anything here? It does. It reveals a lot to us, actually. That was a very nice move. I think they smoothed out the camera panning, by the way. It's noticeably, at least, I think I'm controlling it better than I used to, which is nice. I appreciate the attention to fixing the game's minor problems and the small quibbles I had with it in the prior goes-arounds. Can we do this? Yes, we can. Pop you here, and then we do one here? No. Where am I going? You look crazed, by the way. Our captain is not doing good. He is not happy. You go. Ooh, perfect. I'm becoming much more accustomed to the walls. I can feel myself recognizing when I can and can't chord, which, again, is a good feeling. Do this here, one here. There has to be one more there. Oh, no, you need to go. There's no harm in clicking numbers just to check, because this game doesn't, unless you've put down too many mines, this game doesn't penalize you for testing with chords, I think. Like this. Perfect. And then we revealed basically all this, the rest of this area. There's one here, and we pull off the heist of the century. Perfect. I guess we can go ahead and start maximizing our potential. Huge. Shot in the dark using sonar, but hey, that's what sonar's for. To see, I guess we do this, and then none of you were open. Perfect. To see where we can safely land once we're stuck in a unfortunate situation. This has taken a good long while, though, not gonna lie. Is this the 8 level, or is this the 9 level? We're not the 9 level. Is this the 7 level? Oh, there's one here. So we go like this. Oh no. Is this another sonar situation? Let's clear out the rest of this and see if we can't get a definitive mine count. We cannot get a definitive mine count, but that little gamble right there paid off. We're gonna save some coins. 1, 2, 3. So let's figure out which one of these. Oops. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Better to check with that than risk losing my my health. Oh, but we can re-up on the shield in the next one. So let's go ahead. We can go ahead and sack a shield here. What is that? What are you? Scary. Is that a fractured mine? Like the hit game Minecraft? Hey, if you like the game Minecraft, go ahead and comment below. That's a super niche game that I hope more of you learn about from this exposure to it right here. Will I ever play Minecraft on the channel? Probably not. I mean, Look, I love Minecraft. It is one of those amazing, amazing games that is truly timeless. Like, I can't believe that I was fortunate enough to have that in my childhood. And yet also, I have absolutely nothing I can bring to the table that has not been done 10,000 times by the literal millions. Oh, there's probably at least... There's got to be millions of content creators from Minecraft out there. Not successful ones. Just people who have made content about Minecraft. Literally millions. And you can't say that for most games. Maybe World of Warcraft. Like, it is wild how big of an influence that game has had, Minecraft, on the culture in general. It's absurd. And we even got a bad movie out of it. So, like, you know, for the culture, I guess. You go away and we pop you like this. Can we go here? We can go there. But before that, let's do some more shenanigans over here. Both of you need to be open. Nice. Oh, are these whole areas just unused? So does that tell us that all of this is open? It does not. This has no bearing on what's on the inside here. This is blank space. Okay. I misremembered, evidently. But that's nice. Okay, I misunderstood the mechanics of these areas out here. Oops. You go here. Going too fast. Going too fast. Going too fast. Slow down. Lock in. Slow down. Lock in. Slow down. Lock in. I am locking in as we speak. The locks checked. The keys acquired. Grab you. One. No, I can't figure that one out yet. But I can figure this part out, which is good. I need... What do I need now? I would like you to open up. Okay, we're going places. We're going places. Perfect. Okay. We're making speedy progress. Very quick progress. Quick like Nesquik, the hit cereal brand. What else does Nesquik make? I know they make that like that strawberry milk you shouldn't drink, and the chocolate milk you shouldn't drink. Is it all just various milk-based products? I guess cereal isn't a milk-based product. Do they even make cereal? I think they do. I know cereal isn't a milk-based product, but like most people, at least in the Americas, for example, not the Americas, in the United States, I should say. I actually don't know what the cereal eating traditions are for South and Central America. At least in the United States and Canada, you're using milk for cereal like all the time. I guess Nesquik has the whole like milk adjacent products market like captured because they sell that powder usually, not the actual milk itself. Strange. We do one of these, a classic 1-2-1 moment, which I was... What am I doing? Nope, that's clearly wrong. You go here. I was about to say, oh, I learned this in a prior video, like the 1-2-1 trick, and then I forgot that walls exist and are ruining everything. Just kidding. Love you, walls. Can we do anything here? I think we need to pop a sonar. Perfect. Then we can open up all of this, which is great news. Are you... let's come back to that. I think that might be an 8. Not an 8, the 8. I think I have to pop a sonar here too. Let's go ahead and try it there. Well, that didn't really do much for me. Just kidding. Nope, I still am lost. I don't know why I did that. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're getting places now. We are actually going somewhere. Still not fast enough, though. How much for a sonar? 140. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can't get places over here. And we can. Very nice. One of these. One of... 1, 2, 3, somewhere in there. Then one more here. I should be able to figure something out. So one of these is a mine. Ugh, I hate using so much sonar right now, but there's gotta be better ways for me to use my sonar. I'm definitely not doing it as effectively as I could. Okay, so there's one in here. Ah, that's good, that's good, that's good. Because this tells us there's one there, and then all this has to be opened up. And all this, and we're going places. I imagine once you get good enough at Minesweeper and its various derivations, you develop a second sense of sorts for how exactly you're meant to navigate around certain very strange obstacles. I do not yet have that second or seventh or 16,000th sense. I've only got the 5 I was born with. Oh man. Okay. And then is there any other mine I need to lock in? There is, right here. Perfect, which means that you are an 8. Vicious. So then what do we do in this last part with number 9? Is it just a basic number 9 boss battle? Delta P. Delta. No. That's awful. That's evil. Don't do this to me. What are we doing here? No. Look at these walls. I'm definitely popping the outside first. Let's see which direction this guy goes first. I need to disable the tutorial screen again. And you immediately go in the direction I was going. Brother, what? No, hey. Oh, you're jumbling all of it. No, don't jumble my goods. Okay, we're just going to have to lock in on the parts we can see, which is the general strategy for this anyways. But also don't forget, hitting a mine isn't the world's biggest penalty. It's not the world's biggest deal. We do this. Okay. No, it's okay. Me, panic. The music is doing a lot to make me panic right now, but I am stronger than the music. The music can't control me. The music can't make me cry. I will not cry to this music. Anyone who says I will, is lying to you. They don't know what they're talking about. Like this. Okay, perfect. That whole area is cleared. So we have to do one of these. Then, okay, never mind. We're gonna lock in this area down here. The music needs to chill out. Perfect. Don't count down. There's nothing to count down to. We have so much left to do. Okay, we're just getting awfully close to my main man Slinky over there. Slinky? Where'd I get the name Slinky from? This guy is definitely not named Slinky. I apologize to Mr. Slinky for calling him. Okay. One here, one. I'm actually not quite sure where exactly the rest of it goes. Okay, so there's one here, and then there's one in this entire section here. Oh, found it. Okay, cool. So both of these are open, and then we just have this. I just need to place a mine on everything that can be a mine. I just need to unreveal all of the... I think that's all of them revealed. Double checking. I'm not seeing anything I need to do. 9, lock it in. Oh, huge. First try. That is, between the two bosses we've seen so far, that is definitely the one I find harder. I am so glad I cleared that out first try. That is a tremendous relief. Next up, number 10. Hydraulic shock. We're calling it hydraulic... Oh no. Okay, so we're definitely doing the outside first. We are 100% doing the outside first. Big old number 10. Terrifying. Oh no. Ah. Terrifying. And then it turns it all into nuclear waste. And our captain's not looking happy. I need to go ahead and don't do this again. This guy's gimmick is that we have to basically click on him every 10 seconds or else he explodes. Which doesn't sound that stressful, but trust me, it is. It's not hard, it's just very, very, very stressful. Especially as they count down. The sound design in this game does a lot of work to make you feel like you're in a high stakes situation when you very frequently aren't actually. It is just Minesweeper. Stop it. You're making me click you too early, and now you're like way further progressed than you probably actually need to be. Both of you need to go. You need to go. What do I do with any of this? Go away. Sorry, I'm kind of locking in for this. I just need to focus. Otherwise, this will not go well. Again, this is the one I find more stressful, if a little bit easier somehow. I don't find 9 stressful because I feel like I don't have a constant time pressure. This one doesn't count down like that one, which is nice. This one just kind of constantly takes a little skill check. And eventually the skill check becomes like an honest, proper skill check where you have to be fast enough. Right now it's nice and easy, but it will eventually get to the point where if you miss it, you miss it, you know? Does hitting a mine immediately end it for you in this one, or does it make the guy faster? It might just make the guy faster, which honestly is fine. Though I do hate how we can go into the UI. It makes it harder to find them sometimes. But again, all's fair in love and Minesweeper. See, I almost missed him that time. I feel like I clicked on him twice, but I clearly missed him at least once in that whole exchange. See, that noise too also always throws me off when they go for the explosion noise. Huge, and then we go over here and then reveal just so much more of our failures as a species. Come on, over here. Perfect. Do we think that there's lore to Minesweeper Plus? That there's something going on with why there's all this waste around, why there's all sorts of... Okay, it's time to do some sonar. You go, you go. I'm definitely cutting it close. Just throwing it out there, that's not correct. With how much I'm clicking this guy, I'm definitely cutting it close. Well, that didn't help. Sonar, again, over here. Oh, phew. And then... What?! Did I get a mine wrong somewhere? Oh no, did I encounter... Oh no, I think I might have actually clicked the mine as the last possible one. Yeah, no, that's all the mines clicked on. Oh no! Did I encounter a bug? Is the last one I clicked a mine? Oh no. It's there. Okay, huge. Huge. I just was dumb. Very nice. Well, we've gone ahead and figured out that part. Good job, Mr. Captain. You look nice, mighty cute right there. And then finally, let's go ahead and check out what's happening in... the Devil's Locker. Grabbing a screenshot now. And let's jump on into the Devil's Locker and see what's happening here. Okay, number 11. What's your deal, number 11? Ooh, getting grim, getting dark, getting scary. Why does our captain look so forlorn? Oh, war paint? War paint time? Whoa, what does this mean? Okay. Oh, interesting. So they've automatically placed a bunch of flags. Is there a tutorial? Is there a tutorial? Okay, so I'm just unselecting. I right-clicked that one. Are some of them real? Oh no. He places a bunch of flags, but the ones that are real are real. Okay. Okay. Or the ones he places on real mines, if I unselect them, then we're just out of luck. Okay, so then what do I do to? So that's not real. So we just have to go ahead and find all the fake ones, and then hope we can manage from there. You're fake. You're also fake. So we're just. I should have checked. The only ones we can actually vouch for are these ones right here. Oh, so this makes courting really risky, which I guess. This has been the one that, oh, so, wait, so if he puts down too many flags, is that what causes, okay, I'm figuring it out. If he puts down too many flags, okay, I just need to reach this level. It's over, it's done. If he puts down too many flags, then it's over. I have to watch my flag count and make sure we're okay. I'm going to go into the intro again. We don't need to see the intro again. Okay. Let's work from this corner where there are currently no flags. It's a good strategy. Just kind of working from here and getting as many flags rebuked as I can from the get-go. You're not a real one. I suppose double-checking our work to make sure we don't miss any like real flags. We have no idea if that one's real or not. I guess I can't really be just. You're not real. You're real. You're not. You're also not real. Okay. I'm liking my situation. I'm liking the ability to kind of, as we go along, verify more and more of these flags. Are you verifiable? You are verifiable. We can tell that you're real because of the mines around you or the numbers around you. Oh, you were okay. That's an example of me getting kind of out of luck there. Okay, so you're gone. You are not a real mine. Oh, you were a real mine. You were in for a flag. You can't be real. Let's work on this side. This is scary, not gonna lie. This is getting very, very intense and very, very, very nerve-wracking. Fine, I'm gonna go ahead and work in from this side and see if I can't. That one's a real mine. Okay. We have a few too many flags happening right now, not gonna lie. He's very close to achieving his goal. You also can't be real. You are real. Nice. I'm just trying. Okay, I'm like seriously locking in right now. All those flags need to go away. I feel like you go away. I don't fully understand the mechanic of when does it trigger like a boss phase or whatever it is. Well, that's an example of one. Okay. So triggering him at the very end is extremely dangerous. Okay. So is it when it's a flag on an actual mine that we get in trouble, or what? Skip intro again. Maybe I should start where a lot of the flags are, so I'm not wading into a very scary territory later. Ooh! Okay, I clearly don't understand this boss's mechanics, which, in my defense, there was no tutorial. But okay, so it looks like if at any point, because what are we doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? How did that? Okay. You know what? No. We're just gonna go ahead and end this. We're gonna go ahead and just reset. Just reset this one. Okay. We're just resetting this one. That was a doomed run. That was bad. That was not gonna go well. It looks like removing a flag from any real mine, that one that I placed or one that the boss placed, causes a problem. How in the world am I going to interact with this boss and the other bosses in the game at the same time? Because you know boss pursuit mode still exists for this guy. That was just instinct clicking that. What? I don't get it. I don't get what the UI is telling me when there's a red square. There's a red square. What does that mean? Okay. Cooling off. Is it just random where he places his initial mines? Clearly, I'm going to go ahead and int again. Clearly my strategy of starting from somewhere without any mines so I can, like, be self-assured that whole beginning section is in fact clean. That was the best run yet, and I got pretty dang close. Let's go and start up here, and then we know that this one particular little guy could be a problem, and he is in fact a problem because that was not authentic. An inauthentic mine. Then we do one of these. You could be real, you could not. Who knows? I don't know about this section right now. We are going to ignore that for the time being and hope I can finagle my way towards a victory in some other way. You're not real. You're not real. So you're definitely not real. You look like this, which is good. I don't think you're real. Perfect. Okay. That one is in fact a real mine. You aren't. How close are we to losing this challenge based on extra mines? Not that close yet. Okay, I think we might be on a decent run here. Again, I think this might be actually like this might look a lot scarier than it actually is, kind of like the other bosses in the game. All of them so far have had a lot more bark than bite, I would say. Okay, we have no idea if that's correct. That one is correct, in fact. Okay, actually, never mind. We gotta find some more of these extra mines, though, pretty quick. There's a lot of them over here, I think. I just haven't really cleaned up this section at all. So we're going to try and work it out over here. And you know what? It's not going well. But fortunately, this one, that's a real mine. So we can't even get rid of that one in a desperate hope that we... No. No, that's a fake mine. Okay. It all fell apart at the end there, but we were making pretty good progress up until the last minute. We can do this. I believe in myself. I believe in our abilities as a Minesweeper professional. Let's do it by the mines. I think I was wrong. I think I should do it by areas that do have a lot of mines, so we can very quickly clear out a few of the fake ones just from the jump, from the get-go. I'm not taking a lot of mental notes about where initial mines are placed. I'm just kind of hoping that I can make a very clear progression along a couple relatively linear axes, so I know where I've already been, and from that knowledge I'm able to kind of work backwards and figure out what's real and what's not. Case in point, this run is going really good in that dimension. I can pretty quickly figure out what's real and what's not based simply on where I've been already. I guess that could be real. No idea. There's definitely something fishy up here. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We're starting. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. You. So you go over here. I don't know why I unselected that mine. That was just bad. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and hope that was correct. Oh no. I'm bad at this. I'm actively bad at this particular boss. Oh man. Okay. No. No. Okay, we're gonna clear out some of the mines over here. You are fake. You are fake. Which means that you are fake as our final ultifatum. That's the word for ultimatum, if it relied on the word fake. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. I know I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to lock in. I'm supposed to do this right. But what does right look like? Honestly, not sure. Besides your boy Phoenix, I'm not really sure what an actual right looks like. No, I should really lock in on just one section and figure out that whole section while I'm there. For example, all of this is figured out, and that was an authentic mine that was placed there randomly by the guy. Yikes. No. Never undo a flag. Never undo a flag. Without checking everything else first. Okay, I really need to figure out where some of these fake flags are, because I am currently I've now realized what the meta is. I've been really stupid this whole time. I shouldn't be placing flags. As I clear out a section, I should just leave that section be. Just let the tiles stand on their own and not place flags. Because then that makes the timer of him placing flags way less scary. Significantly less scary. So for example, we just kind of do all this, but then No. Oh no. I'm just fundamentally bad at this. Okay. There's one that goes here. This goes away. Then this goes away. And this whole section here, he can put flags wherever he wants here now, and we're all happy. Can I... Oh! I can click him? I've been able to click him the whole time? Wait, what? Okay, so if he has a little zappy thing, then I can't click him. Interesting. Okay. But I'm so much faster if I can cord. I'm significantly faster if I can cord. Oh, no. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Oh no. I'm just locking in my fate for this particular run. I think with a combination of effective cording, is this my last attempt by the way? A combination of effective cording and clicking on the guy. I did not know I could click on him. I should have tried more things from the jump. You can go away. You... Okay, nope, I think clicking on him might be harder than I was initially thinking it was. Okay, it is definitely significantly harder than I initially thought it was. Go away, no one likes you. You know what? No, we're just gonna go ahead and do a bunch of stuff with flags. Fun with flags. Sheldon Cooper's favorite home-produced TV show. See, that one, for example, happened to be an actually accurate one. Which sucks, because I was so ready to just click that guy and send it to the Nether Realm. There's probably some optimal strategy I am so very far away from figuring out as to how to make sure you never click on ones you've already cleared and all that jazz. Some sort of grand plan that I should be invoking at this moment, and yet I am so very clearly just fundamentally not good enough at this to like really pull that off, at least not in a way that would be helpful. Do we actually know this area? This is anxiety inducing. I never know what's real and what's not anymore. The music, as usual, is in fact fire, which is a big plus, not gonna lie. This track being nice and intense and also good does a lot for this. Well, one of these two is wrong. We're gonna guess it's that one, and we were in fact correct. And we're just gonna hope that that was... Nope, and we're done. And we're done. Miss. Okay. I think I need to not place flags. I think I can't continue. Game over. Well, shucks. Well, shucks. Okay, well that didn't go all that well. I need to spend some time, I think, looking at this recording and seeing what went wrong when I was trying this episode. It's possible that trying it on Beginner Sweeper would be good, but just so I can get to the boss sooner rather than later and get there. Level select. Can I just choose a level? No. I have to beat the level on some mode first. Okay, interesting. It might be worth just playing through Beginner Sweeper to unlock the boss and figure out all its mechanics and develop a strategy for the bigger difficulties. Before I take another crack at actually beating the whole thing in one run through. That might be what we do next time, but if you have a good idea of how the boss works, do put that in the comments below. I do want to conquer it. I just clearly did not have the skills, and I think I got a little bit tilted, I'm not gonna lie, and that did not help things. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do be sure to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. Be sure to catch the next episode where hopefully we'll conquer this boss. Again, I might just go ahead and go into beginner and unlock the boss so I can actually just try it a few times. But until then, enjoy yourself.